Well, good evening, and welcome to the WFO Racing League's Wicked Wednesday Truck Series, and we are live in another country, nation.
Is it Finland?
It is not Finland, because in fact we are not allowed there. We have been banned from Finland for life. Over 6 seconds of some song. I don't know. But we're not in Finland. We're actually in Canada tonight, nation.
Canada.
That's right, Canada. And we are at Canadian Motorsports Park. And I'll tell you what, we can look at the track info to see exactly where this is at. And this track is 2.43 miles long, nation. It's got 10 turns. And it is in Bowmanville, Canada. I don't know where this is at, but that's where the track is.
That's where the track is.
That's right. That's where the track is. So, what's the weather like there? It's actually 79 degrees. I know that's a freaking lie. I'm pretty sure it's colder than that.
There ain't no fucking way.
All right, so let's look at our starting grid for this Truck Series race right here in Canada. Starting on the pole pretty fast last night. I think he ran fourth in the ARCA car. That's the 22 of Austin Wagner. And his outside in the 10 is going to be nobody else but Enrique. Nope. Just Rick Fagone in the 10.
Rick.
Enrique for short, right, nation?
Yeah, that's short for Rick.
Okay, so let's go to third where we're going to see, if I'm not mistaken, I think that 49 might be the winner from here last season, Tim Hamlet. Or the season before. I know he's got to win here.
Too many people.
I know he's got to win here. That's the 49 of Tim Hamlet starting third. And his outside and fourth is going to be that number 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. Helmlinger's always good on the road courses. So starting fifth, the Coupe. In the number 5, Bradley Cooper. And his outside and sixth is going to be the 84, Brandon Winning. Starting seventh. And the only last one I'm showing on the starting grid is Mayhem Moody in the 88. And he'll be starting in seventh. But we have more starters than that. We just have some guys that wear the road course. And I like turning left. I don't like turning right. So we're just going to leave it at that. There won't be no qualifying.
Nope.
Don't want to take a chance that you might sit up there on the front row and, turn around in front of the field right at the start. Tonight's race is going to be 42 laps, and there will be no cautions. So we won't be burning it down with fire tonight, nation. And that's another reason why I went with the throwback overlays, because I don't think these have fire. I don't know.
We'll just move the file over there.
Well, here we go.
I mean.
Holy shit! It's got fire, nation.
God damn it!
I tested it. It's got it. I tested it and it worked, and we won't do that again. Don't worry about it. Oh, we're gonna go back to live here, and we are back to live. It says, and I seen our YouTube buffer for just a second, but it looks like it straightened itself out. And I wonder if that is anything to do with me streaming over here too, And no over-under this race. Bender's right. We're not going to have any over-under bets on cautions, nation.
Hang on.
That's too bad because I was going to bet that it's going to be caution-free tonight. That would have been my bet on it. I did want to apologize to all the viewers from last night for the stream not going up. Coop had to work late. And I tried to get on this rig and put the broadcast up on time. And for some reason, every time I tried to load into the server, it said it was incompatible. Well, I later found what the problem was, but there wasn't enough time. I had to make an executive decision. Do I mess with that, keep messing with it, put the broadcast up late, or do I race? And I decided to go ahead and race, and I recorded that replay. And as you have seen, I put that on YouTube late last night. So the drivers or anyone else that wants to check it out, that broadcast from the race is up on YouTube. And we are at the road course again with the truck. Past lap 10. Well, that's all on you. You and the Ariel, the Little Mermaid. So we have, I don't know how much time because this thing ain't showing me. It says we're gridding for the race now. Bender knows what Coop was doing. So we're going to move to Tim Hamlet's truck right here. There we go. I don't think we got very many of them out there. 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 11 total when they grid up here, Nation. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll probably have about 4 after the first lap.
These road course races kind of scare some guys away, don't they?
Yeah, they go running for the fence.
We got a bunch of guys over here that like to turn left and they don't like turning right. And we took a look at the starting grid. It was short. It was the easiest one. Even the village idiots could understand it, right, Nation?
Well, somebody had to draw it out for me in crayon.
Hi, Diana. She says, "Oh my God, Nation is on."
Oh my God!
So I did the throwback on the overlays, and the reason I did it, I thought I went to tell you the story, and then I got sidetracked on something else. 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 10 of them, 12 of them. I don't know, but I got sidetracked on something else, like I just did there, Nation. But
You probably saw something shiny.
The story is, when I was messing around on YouTube with that, I pulled up it. You know how when you go to someone's channel, it shows you, it recommends certain streams from it.
Yep.
So one of the ones I pulled up was actually a really good broadcast, and it had these overlays on it, and it kind of brought back the nostalgia. You know what I mean? You know how we started?
No.
How we started.
We're just going to go with it.
Where we come from in the broadcast booth, so that's why it went up. Tim Hamlet is going to be the driver of the day, Nation. That's my pick.
Okay.
Hamlet's fast, too, starting third here. So watch Tim. Watch Tim go. Watched him go very fast.
Go, Timmy, go.
Watched him go in the grass. Let's hope not.
Very fast.
Don't put it in the grass, Tim. I'm just messing around. Keep the rubber side on the ground and go get you a win, buddy. Good luck to you, Tim. Tim Hamlet, the warden. Good luck to all the drivers out there tonight. Michael McCauley, the Little Mermaid. Take care of the Little Mermaid tonight, McCauley. Nation was very, very, very upset about that.
Nobody wants to dent it up mermaid.
That's right. But I'm pretty sure you were the one bouncing up and down on the hood.
It's none of your business.
All right, so they're following a Porsche pace car around here, Nation. Enrique on the front row. This could get good. And we're going to wait for it right here. We're going to follow the Porsche. 2.43 miles, as we discovered from the track info tab. Those are pretty cool little tabs, ain't they, Nation? Right there, we'll throw it up again and throw the weather up. We'll experience buffering. Open widget. Error. Why is it not?
Probably because you had that share screen thing on.
Well, I shut that off.
You got to give YouTube a minute.
Oh, okay. We'll give them a minute then and be patient. But we did see some. We seen some people going around, and I'll tell you who benefited from it all, Nation. The 77 right here, Garrett Helmlinger. Helmlinger is going to take it to the point. He's got Keaton Tripp on his heels, and I'll tell you what, Keaton Tripp was fast in that ARCA car last night, but you see Tim Hamlet Coop went off in the grass for a second there. But Hamlet in that 49, I don't think the warden's going to let him go anywhere. He's not too far behind that 26. And I'll tell you what, the Hamlet's got to win it for the fans tonight, Nation. The Warden's got to win it for the fans. No pressure, Tim. No pressure.
What lap are you
Oh,
on?
we don't put no pressure on nobody, do we? I am on lap 2.
Okay.
As we're going across the start-finish line right here, and look at that. Tim Hamlet working on second place right there, Keaton Tripp, but nothing comes of it. And that's going to give Garrett Helmlinger a little breathing room. Helmlinger's going to step it out by about 0.8 of a second right here, which is really nothing on a road course. You can lose 10 seconds in a corner here. And you can see Keaton Tripp closing back in the gap about half the distance so far. And I'll tell you, Tim gets through this part of the racetrack really good. It's where he starts to put a little bit of pressure on the back of the 26, and Helmlinger seems to be really good through there too. Your whole top 3 does, but this 4th place driver had a problem right after the start. He ended up mowing the grass, but he's making a recovery from it. That all.
I don't get it either.
It's got to be on YouTube tonight. Literally, I'm having no problem with my internet at all. I'm going to check my upload just to be sure. Doing a little speed test, Nation, to make sure I'm not lying. Man, Coop had a little moment back there. He's going to fall back a bit. And we're good on the download. You seen he was putting a little pressure on the 31, and he's not going to be doing that now. Download looks good so far, Nation. Oh. My upload's fine. It's not what it normally is, though. It might be what the issue is, because I got our bit rate cranked up. I forgot that I run 10,000 bit rate.
Why do you keep fucking with that thing?
I didn't mess with it no more. We've been doing that for 2 or 3 seasons now.
I remember you used to fuck with it all the time.
Yeah, we're not buffered now, so we're going to go with it. I'll have to mess with some of the settings in there and kind of back it down a little bit. I don't know that Big Mac 2 ain't starting to get a little tired from all this broadcasting, to be honest with you. We get a little tired, don't mean that Big Mac 2 don't get a little tired. You know what I mean?
My computer woke up tired.
So we had a change up front. Keaton Tripp going to go to the lead. Tim Hamlet going to fall all the way back to the 6th position. So he was leading it, but now he's back here behind Coop, which means that Tim must have run into some issues up there. Well, Tim was 3rd. So he must have run into some issues and dropped a few spots. But you see Coop's going to pick up a spot and move up into the top 5. So he's got the 5-truck 5th right now, Nation. And even throughout the buffering, we got 5 viewers that have stayed on with us and 5 likes. So that's a pretty good ratio to have.
He fell asleep.
Probably, but we're going to get back to not get back to it. We've been on the live action since the green flag dropped. And we won't see a caution, but we're watching a battle right there with Enrique and the Warden. 10 and 49. What did I say? There was 10 turns on this track, Nation?
I thought you said 11.
10 or 11, so that's how many chances that you can make a mistake. As I seen Coop right ahead of these guys, put that right rear off in the grass a little. That'll upset the truck, just barely, but it'll probably upset it. Hi, Denise. Hi, Kristen, Chrissy, Jewel.
What's up?
Everybody we missed. Man, Coop's off in the grass again. That's going to let the Warden by. But Enrique's not going to take advantage of it. He's going to... I'll tell you what, the 10, we know he was fast from practice, Nation, and the feller is being patient. Up front, battle of Wagner Tripp Motorsports. 26 Keaton Tripp, 22 Austin Wagner. But Helmlinger, they both got around that 77, but that 77's not going nowhere. As you see the 22 hanging it out like he's on a dirt track coming off the corner. Which reminds me, I think the NASCAR Pro Invitational was on Fox Sports 1 earlier. So I don't know if anyone caught that. I didn't.
On Wednesday?
Yeah, the Pro Invitational's iRacing race that Dale Earnhardt Jr. and them do, and they were racing the Cup cars at Bristol on the dirt.
Wonder how that worked out for him.
I don't know. And I'm watching the first three trucks, and I'm going to go back and watch the next three. Actually, the next one, because he's by himself, that fourth place truck right there, that's the 31 of Richard Holland. Kind of like the song, who is it, George Thorogood, that does the song I Drink Alone, Nation?
That's where you want to be on a road course.
I race alone. He's by himself, so he's racing alone. Then you go back a little bit. You got the Warden. You got Enrique right behind him in the 10. And Coop must have had some issues because he's got some damage up on the left front of the truck. And I think he took Tony the Tiger for a ride, Nation.
That's a CarQuest truck, isn't it?
It's got Kellogg. I don't know if the Kellogg's are on the door or not. Cheese it is. Damn, look at that thing get loose. He's got damage all down the left side of that thing. He done beat the brakes off of it, Nation.
Beat the brakes off his motherfucking ass.
Nice things. Not here.
Uh-huh.
Not here.
Go somewhere else.
Oh, he's in the
that.
grass again. Coop is mowing it down John Deere tractor style. And he's going to bounce back on the track, and the big cheese is going to go for it again. It's a CarQuest Cheez-It truck, Nation. Pop-Tarts.
Because all those things go together.
He popped his tart. So let's go back here where the 81's at. And I got good news. It doesn't look like any part of Ariel is being abused so far. 8 laps in, Nation. Not one part. The Little Mermaid still got it all together. That's a good sign, ain't it, Nation?
Well, depends how you look at it, I reckon.
So Winning's in the grass again. He's trying to get back to the racing surface, and he's fishtailing in the grass. He's having a little problem with his tractor getting hooked up there, Nation. I think these guys would be better with tractors out here. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess.
Man, he's got the right side of this thing used up. Big dents. Whole right side damaged on it. So
And it'll buff out.
it'll buff right out. No problem at all. Just like we talked about, 11 times you can make a mistake each lap.
Shit, I can do it in one.
So we're going to go back here where the leaders are lapping by him right now. That's the Bass Pro Shops truck, the 88 of Mayhem Moody, David Moody. And you can see the front of that truck's been used up pretty good. What do you think he did to it?
Well, he mayhemmed it.
He mayhemmed it. Yep, you're exactly right. Mayhem hit the front of that truck. You see Tim Hamlet and Enrique right there in the 10, the 49 of Tim Hamlet, and they're coming up on the 88 trying to get around them. And they're going to do it the hard way going into the turn here. But nonetheless, they're going to get clear of them and no harm, no foul. So far, he only mayhemmed himself, Nation, that we know of. He could have mayhemmed somebody else to get that dent.
Pretty sure he did.
Or he mayhemmed the wall.
It's not his wall.
Wall's lives matter too, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
So there's the 22 of Austin Wagner. He's got about a 3-second lead right now, but that lead is over not his teammate, but the 77 of, no, it is his teammate. I don't know what the hell's wrong with timing and scoring. They got Helmlinger in second, and he's not, and the 84 is around again. So Brandon Winning having problems in yet another corner. I can tell you for a fact timing and scoring at the top is wrong, Nation.
It's been fuckerized.
The 26 truck of Keaton Tripp is in the second position. And then we have the, maybe we should just kill those overlays and load the other ones.
We want to do this in the middle of a race?
It ain't going to hurt nothing.
All right, then do it. Fuck it.
All right, we're going to do it then. Fuck it, he says. So,
Fuck it.
fuck it, we're going to do it. We're going to kill those overlays. I'm done with the nostalgia. I just need something that works. It'll black out momentarily, but it'll come right back up. It was broke, okay? So that's why I fixed it, because it was broke. So the screen blacked out for a second, but it was no problem, was it, Nation?
See that little fucker sneaking in on the chat? You see that?
Who snuck in there? Nate?
No, go up a few.
Up a few. Hold on. Well, I seen him sneak in there. He won't come in the damn broadcast booth and not in a race, but
See how he is.
yep. We know who our friends are now, don't we, Nation?
Yep.
Yep, we don't have any.
Dude, we've known that for a long time.
All right, so everybody has familiar overlays up, and we are on with the cameras on the leader, the 22 of Austin Wagner. And his teammates running them down. And so's Garrett Helmlinger, but I'll tell you somebody who I've been noticing catching these guys. He might not have got around Daytona road course in that ARCA car real good last night, but that 31's getting around this joint, Nation. Richard Holland. Coming up to the bumper of the 77. Man, even after all that picking on him, he still don't come in the booth, Nation.
Oh, if we pick on him enough, he will come.
And just like that, Holland's going to go to the third position. So I don't know if he's got, something on the tires or what, but 33 is loose. He's going to save it, Nation. But he will lose a little time to the leaders, so that gap will open up. The two NASCARmoney.com trucks, though, I think they're going to do battle with each other. 1.3 seconds.
Hal, that was just rude.
What did he do now?
Flip me off.
Yeah, I see that. I didn't even know you could do that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because he wasn't doing it to you.
Custom emojis. How does a person have time to go through all those?
I don't know. I've never used them.
Maybe type in middle. That was easy. There you go, Nation. Look what Hal's got me doing now.
Ain't that a bitch?
Taking me away from the broadcast, damn it. So we're going to see if the 31 can get it dialed back in. Put a beat on these guys and run them down. Oh, look at that. Melissa Riddle I'm pretty sure. Is her last name Riddle Nation? I think it is. We're getting canceled, Nation, for the middle finger.
Oh shit, we'll get canceled for way worse than that.
You know, that middle finger was going back at Hal for flipping Nation off. Thank God we're not on Twitter, Nate. There's a reason why, too. Ain't there, Nation?
I fucking hate Twitter.
Probably has the same thing to do with why we're not on in Finland. I don't know.
Finnish people are just rude.
So we have been off this battle for a while, but the battle's still going on. The Warden and Enrique, 49 and 10. You see right there that the Warden able to get away from him a little bit. Pull out just a little bit farther, Nation. Not allowing the 10 to get an opportunity, but the 10's going to drive her in the corner deep, sideways. Trying to get the spot, but Tim Hamlet holds them off again. Just like that, Nation.
Just like that.
I don't know if he was actually trying to pass them there or if he just sent it in the corner and didn't use the brakes or something, or the brakes didn't work right. I do know that the brakes will fade when you get into a long run here, and these guys have been, shit, I don't know, 13 laps now. Change overlays, so it takes a minute to get that sorted out.
Kool-Aid airs, that's funny.
They probably would, too. The Kool-Aid hairs. There's how. The little fucker, Nation says. Shooting you a bird in the stream, Nation.
Fucking right.
That's just rude, Hal.
I was working, fucker.
On what?
Estimates.
Where's Coop at? Man, Coop used that truck up, Hal.
Really?
Yeah, whole left side of it. He knocked it. Oh! Coop hard into the wall, flipping. And he's stuck on his side. Holy shit. He's going to hold her to the floor and blow her up right on its side, Hal.
Hope nobody drives by him, they'll blow up.
What's funny is if you look on Discord, he's streaming. I hate turning right. So he is stuck on his side, and we're going to stay with this just to see how it plays out for him. I'm thinking the motor pops, Sal.
Man, he slingshotted in a circle there. Wow.
Maybe listened to the broadcast and he heard us talking about him, and he's like, I'm going to put on a show for him. I think he just wanted to put his race out of its misery. What do you think?
I don't know.
Somebody should.
So I actually put the streams up on YouTube, or not YouTube, but on Facebook. So I don't know if anyone noticed that. And yes, Hal, I was right. He blew his motor.
Huh.
Puff of smoke right there. So the coupe is blown up on his side in one of the turns here by the tire barrier that he smashed. Man, those poor...
Well, he might go and get a quick repair then.
Those poor tires. So Austin Wagner's now up by 4.2 seconds as we are 15 laps in of 42 right here. We're in for a race, Nation.
Offensive racing stream.
Local YouTubers. Benjamin Franklin supporters, Vernon Nation canceled after offensive racing stream. Yes. We'll be like, what's her name? Gina Carano. From the Mandalorian Nation, the MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Disney canceled her. You don't think they're going to kick us off Disney, do you, Nation?
No. Shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, Nation, look, it's Mama Riddle.
Oh, shit, I gotta hide.
Hi, Mama Riddle. Nation's hiding.
Hi, Mama Riddle.
He's hiding under his lawnmower.
Even bad.
Yeah, somebody start this thing.
Just ask my wife.
Quick, somebody pull the cord.
Hell yeah.
You got your gallon of bleach, Andy, Nation?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been taking shots of it all night or what?
Just little ones.
For the last 30 minutes, huh? So, Hal, you're in fact not in the truck tonight. Would you like to explain to the fans why Hal Amy is not in the truck tonight?
I don't have this track. I've never ran it, and I wasn't doing it.
What's the chances that you'll buy this track in the future, Hal?
A fucking none.
Hi, Cindy.
Come on, Hal. Don't back.
There's no chance that Hal is buying a track outside of the United States and, in fact, in Canada. Is there, Hal?
I don't care for this truck, so I don't imagine it'd be fun on a road course.
Damn. All right, Nation, so we're going to give a little screen time right here to the Little Mermaid back in the 7th position. You know what? I think we're going to go on board with the Little Mermaid and see if we can mess him up, make him spin out. What do you think, Nation?
I have nothing to do with that one.
He may not even need our help, as I seen a truck coming off pit road. That means 17 laps in. They're making pit stops. Oh, well. Somebody's off the track up there. Who is it? Moody. Mayhem. Off the track in the 88. I was on the wrong truck.
Surprise face.
I don't know if Coop retired for the night or what. No, he's 3 laps down. So we're on board with Michael McCauley in the 81, and McCauley's in the 7th position. Enrique's the next truck in line. And there's Coop. He's sitting in that same spot, Hal.
Fucking 10-minute tow here.
He got his truck towed, got back out on the track, and parked her in the same corner. All right, so now we're back on board with McCauley. You think he'll mess up, Nation?
Well, probably.
Damn, that's being optimistic, isn't it?
You be optimistic. I'll be realistic.
I don't know. That'd been kind of like asking if I would make it through turn 1 without messing up last night, wouldn't it, Hal?
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. Tire barrier. Nope, he got her stopped, but he is spun out on pit road entrance. And he's going to back it up right in the racetrack. And he's going to fishtail it, but he's going to try to get going, Nation. So we, in fact, got on board a truck and got to see some action. So you want to stay on action trucks? We're going to Moody now.
Yeah, you'll have plenty of action there.
You want to see some mayhem? We're going to bring you mayhem. That's what the WFO Racing Network does, and that's what we do. Right, Nation? Nope.
Yeah, we like to copy those people.
Nope, that's what David Moody does. Moody brings the mayhem. There he goes in the grass. Oh, he's going around. Nope. Yep. Oh, in the wall.
Hello, wall.
David Mayhem Moody, I knew it. If we got on board with him, he would make it fun, and he's making it fun, Nation.
I'm glad I missed this good time.
Hal, you'd have loved this track. You should have bought it, no practice it, just come out here and send it.
Oh, yeah, that'd have been cool.
If you could make it halfway through doing that, you could use the fast repair and get through the other half. That's a good strategy, isn't it? I just got to make it live half the race.
No, I'd have went by Coop on his side way back in the grass, and my truck would have blew up.
So we are on board. Can't we do the in-car thing to show who we're on board with? Yes, we can. But why would we do that when I have a better one? Right there. Well, to show you where he's at, where he started, all that stuff. I like this one better.
Right.
Is he talking to us, Hal?
I'm
I
guessing.
don't know. It's who talking to you?
You.
Who are you talking to, Nation? We're in the same damn channel.
I think you were just talking to yourself there for a minute.
I might have been. I don't know. So now we're on board with the 84 Brandon winning. And there's Adriana. We're sorry about the stream last night. It was Nation's fault.
All my fault.
It was actually, who's not here tonight that we can blame it on, Hal?
We can blame it on Junior.
We could blame it on Mason Weitzel. He's been in high. Oh! Winning hit the wall hard. He hit that wall so hard, I think it knocked a filling tooth in one of my teeth, Nation.
Some of them a bit.
That was a hard hit. He hit it so hard, I almost bit my microphone off. Oh, he's in the grass again. They're going to owe him a lot of money. That's a lot of grass he just mowed down.
They're Canadian. They don't get a lot of grass.
They're probably going to run in behind them, Nation, and start planting their crop.
Yeah, compa.
They're going to start throwing weed in, aren't they, Hal?
My God, he did plow the field.
He's going to do it again, too.
Damn it. I'm glad I missed this track.
Look at all the fun you're missing, Hal.
Yeah.
And we're not picking on none of these drivers. I'm sure they're laughing with us.
Yeah, we're having fun.
This is
They're trying to find our home address.
Well, they're probably
Yeah.
they're probably like I would be.
that's probably
Stressed out from it.
they're running off the track. They're Google searching it, Nation.
I guarantee it.
I'm gonna kick their ass for this one.
Who in the fuck's idea was this one?
I didn't put this on the schedule, so we're safe there.
Warden did it.
Yep, you have to go find the ward.
They're gonna vote for him for driver of the day.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so back on board with the mayhem. We're going to go on board with the leader and see what he's doing different from the rest of them, because he's 5.3 seconds ahead of second place.
I can tell you what he's doing.
He's not mowing the grass.
He's not mowing the grass, Hal says. He is bouncing the curbs, though. Man, this truck looks awful tight. That's a lot of wheel he's got into that thing, Hal.
I don't know how they can turn it like that.
You'll see it when it goes on his onboard. It might be on it now on YouTube, but man, I mean, this thing, and he's the leader, and you can see the left front of that hood sticking up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Tim has 14 votes, and the 81 has 2. So in the corner, bouncing the curb a little. I think he's bouncing the curb to help the damn thing turn, Hal.
Could be.
21 laps to go right here. But he's 5.2 seconds up on his teammate Keaton Tripp right now. And Holland's back there a good click, but I'm wondering if that guy pitted or if he used some more of his car up. So through the turn right here, I don't know what turn it is. I don't know what any of these turns are, Nation.
A right and a left.
But I can tell you that 22's doing a good job hanging on to it, so let's see his teammate. Oh, we would, but he's on pit road. And I think that's why this driver right here, who's back on the track, as he's coming up the pit road, why the 26 was leaving pit road, so let's see how they come out in relation to each other. I don't think they're related to each other, but nope, no relation, huh, Nation?
I don't know. I just put my headphones back on. What?
Where you been?
Really, do I have to interrupt the broadcast to say I'll be right back?
Yes. We didn't know you were gone.
No.
Me and Hal were in here asking you questions.
He went to see if he could trade a Jeep.
Damn it,
Son
Hal.
of a bitch. I promised I wouldn't do it, but Hal did it.
You didn't.
I promised I wouldn't, didn't I, Nation?
I didn't promise shit.
So let's see if the leader's pitting. Yes, he's on pit road right now. And let's get off this stupid fucking in-car. How does a guy do that, Hal? Oh, he clicks a button.
Click that ticker.
We can't. We took that one down. It was causing some issues with our stream tonight.
Oh, did you?
It was using too many resources, wasn't it, Nation?
I think that
Really?
overlay's just broken.
There's gotta be something wrong with it.
I think it was the overlay doing it because I switched them and we haven't had an issue since. Have you noticed that? Took care
What
of
was it doing?
it. Kept buffering on YouTube, and YouTube told me that my video quality was shit, basically. And I
I think they were talking about the content.
I told them, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. So I said, "You're shit." They said, "No, you're shit." And I said, "Well, your mom was shit, and she shit you."
A lot of shit going on there.
There was this whole big argument, and we're not buffering anymore. And somehow we got the Village Idiots back in the top left-hand corner like it's supposed to be. And I think we're doing a pretty damn good job, Nation. Nope, we're not.
No, I'm not going to comment on that.
We're not doing a good job.
I'll never do a good job.
I do
You're
want to
doing great.
I do want to
for
thank
others.
Coop, though. I want to thank Coop for fixing that damn thumbnail for us, Nation.
I'm not going to respond to that.
Yep. You got the new one yet?
No, would you like me to fire up Photoshop right now?
One job. One job, Nation.
What the
Goddamn
frick
job.
you been doing all day?
Putting a tarp on a goddamn roof.
You said that you hired somebody to put a tarp on your roof.
Right.
He had to
you can't
help.
do it. You can't do it with just one person.
Well, what'd you pay the motherfucker for?
Well, he bought the tarp and he bought the screws and
Then he
drove
should have
over
put the fucking tarp up, shouldn't he, Hal? Nation
How'd he
should
get
have.
up there?
I would have sat on the ground and drank beer and watched him, Nation. And called
There may have
911
been-
when he fell off the fucking roof.
There may
Nation was
have
drinking beer while he was helping him.
On the roof.
Well, get on that fucking roof.
I don't blame you.
Let me ask you one question, Nation. Did you have the
What?
helmet? Did you have the helmet on?
I went helmetless.
Oh no! On your roof?
Well, I didn't get on that fucked up roof.
Well, you just said that you had to get up there and help him put the tarp on. How'd you do it from the ground?
He stood on the bottom.
I did. I helped him get the tarp up there.
Oh, you walked up a ladder with half the tarp.
He hooked the dog chain to it, and I pulled it across the roof.
Oh, I got
With his
you.
tractor.
It's A-frame roof, so you don't want to climb on that.
Did you use your tractor to pull it?
I used my arms.
Why didn't
Come
you use
on.
Why didn't you use the tractor?
Why would I do that? It's just a tarp.
How big's the tractor?
Twin cylinder. It's a lawn tractor.
It's a lawn tractor, he says. What's going on with Moody?
Oh.
I think he was just letting a guy go. He just threw her off in the grass and said, "Go on."
If you know what's good for you, just go on.
So Tim Hamlet, going back to the leader of the driver of the day votes here, is in the 5th position. Tim, we're going to need you to pick up at least 2 more spots if you can hear me. That way we can do a combo interview, Nation. We ain't got to interview 4 people. We can interview 3.
Hell yeah.
Aha. We're going to need the driver of the day finishers to be in the top 3 from now on.
Vern's over there mathing.
Figuring this shit out, ain't we, Hal?
What the fuck you high hunting me in the chat for?
Oh, ain't that?
Put you a big heart in there, too, Hal.
How you supposed to go?
Man, they got to... I'm telling you that one of them need to tie a rope around the back bumper on this 22 and kind of use him to pull him around the track here. He is 13 seconds ahead of his teammate in second right now. Oh, and he... Well, actually, I believe he meant to run that corner that way as he went around to 81. He come through there so fast, and he disappeared, and he reappeared down in the corner. I don't know how that happened, but like some super duper blinking going on. But we'll go back to P2 right here. He's going around Mayhem. You know, Moody could really make this thing interesting, Hal. Send Nation down in this channel and cut him loose. What do you think?
I ain't in there, so you gonna.
So there's Richard Holland in the 31 going by the 88, and Moody's just out there having a good time.
That's what they're supposed to do.
He's just logging laps.
He's logging laps. He don't care. Send it and bend it until it's smoking and broken, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the things I'd seen in that chat, or in the chat of that stream I was telling you about that brought me back to the old Overlays Nation. And Hal mentioned it tonight. Click the ticker.
Fuck that ticker. Hey, yeah, I didn't know it was a Ford.
Would that have changed your vote? I thought the vote was for the driver, not the truck.
I don't care. I would have voted for a little more.
It hasn't quite worked that way. You know why? He's in a Ford.
Oh,
Drink our bleach and call it a fucking night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what he said.
I think we're gonna have to wait in line though from all the guys that had to run this track.
Probably.
They're probably gonna drink it all before we do.
They'll drink it all before we do. You're right.
Got mine right here. Fuck them.
Nation's done cracked into it before why they're out there in the trucks, so that ain't going to happen, Hal. I heard that he invaded the saddlebags today.
Oh.
Can you imagine what it tastes like right now?
Huh?
Can you? It tastes like right now?
It depends on how cold it is there.
It was like 75 today, or 80. That's debatable.
So 9.5 seconds. And their teammates, NASCARmoney.com. You want your money? Make it NASCAR money. Right, Nation?
Ain't worth a fuck.
Richard Holland back here in the third spot. He's about 6 seconds behind Keaton Tripp. And then another 10 seconds behind Austin Wagner. So he's 16 seconds behind Wagner. On a solid race here. And we're buffering again. Excellent connection, it tells me, every time it buffers. So we'll load it up one more time. If I reload it, it'll stop the buffering. That's telling me it's on you. If we can crank our bit rate down a little bit, they might be having trouble with our 10,000 bit rate we're throwing up, Nation.
Yeah, I think I remember saying something like that.
It could happen. It could happen, but Who would be the wise one that could tell us, hey, this is your problem? Maybe Hal Amy?
How come this fucking track got over quicker than the other one?
Because the laps are faster here.
How many votes does fucking Tim have?
12 the last time I seen.
He had 14 last I knew.
And we're buffering again tonight. Oh, look at that. I seen it on my Discord that it went red for a second. I better quit messing around. I'll crash the whole damn thing. It's my upload speed just went terrible on that last test. Man, look at Helmlinger. Oh, no. Big problems. Nope. He kept it out of the tires, Sal.
Good job.
Man, I thought for sure he was going to take out the whole left side of that truck. It takes a minute when you mess up like that to get back in a groove. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to get it back through the gears, and man, I mean, it throws you off that rhythm, and you go in that next corner, and you miss your breaking point there, and next thing you know, it takes a guy a couple turns, at least it does me, to get it straightened out. So thankfully, the 77 gets it straightened out. And forward, see some of these other guys. Look at Fagone right here. He got around the 49, and he's coming to pit road. So the 10 truck is on pit road. The Warden got him a new truck, Nation.
Brand new.
Brand spanking new, shiny.
Is it Chevy?
Nope, it's still Ford.
Damn it.
And it says Ford F-150 all over it. So there you go. Though. Yeah, I know.
We got the whole goddamn newsstand right now.
It's never really been on my end before, Nation, so something else has to be going on.
Trust me, Chris, I'm having a hard time watching it too, and I'm here.
We have a hard time watching it when it ain't buffering. Why we're streaming, though, there's really nothing I can do about it, or it'll take the whole broadcast down. 10 laps left in the race, so we're just going to deal with it for 10 laps. And
Right, but see, us three can hear ourselves constantly, but they can't.
Right. Yeah, because we'll cut in and out sometimes.
Right.
And they're chatting, typing it, and I see that. But that's what shows me it's not an internet issue on my end, because we're chatting just fine. I'm not.
Nah, Chris, you're cool. Don't worry about it.
No, it's not on your. You remember how?
Bad or half.
You remember how Twitch wouldn't let me run this much bit rate? Remember that?
Fucking Twitch. I hate Twitch.
And the YouTube server's probably not liking it tonight, so we're gonna have to turn it down to normal range.
Like how he says normal range.
Normal, 8,000.
Brings it way the fuck past that.
We'll take it down to 8,000, Nation. So there's Enrique back in third. Helmlinger still in the fourth spot right there, and some of these guys on that last pit stop used the fast repair and got new trucks out. So that happened. Rick Fagone. Fagone going by the 31, but I don't think they're on the same lap, so not going to hurt anything. Little Mermaid truck still looks good. I think McCauley's been back there for a while now. Got Mermaid right on the windshield, Nation. And I think he got him a new truck when he pitted. But Moody, if he did, he redecorated the new one, Hal.
Huh.
So that is the only 9 that are in the field, and Moody is in the grass, and he's mowing it, and he's still mowing it. He's got that figured out, don't he? Moody don't need to be on the track, Nation. So we are going to apologize once again for the buffering.
I wonder when they watch it tomorrow if it'll still do the buffering thing.
Well, the thing about it is, to be sure that it's not on my end, I have a meter on OBS that shows me if I'm having frame drops or anything, you know what I mean? In my drop frame percentage is literally 0.121 or about 20% of the CPU with everything running, which you know that ain't shit. So there's no issues right there, which tells me that the buffering is definitely on YouTube. BS. You see what I mean?
0.1% sounds like my GPA.
Yeah, it sucks, but man, Moody's mowing the grass again. Same spot. Yeah, we're losing viewers over it, but they can watch it later. It won't buff. So we're going to go back on the leader for 7 laps right here. Not all 7, right, Nation?
Mhm.
It's not our bit rate doing it. Like I said, I'm looking, when it's buffering, I'm looking at our OBS and there's no issues. So OBS isn't showing a problem, but yet it's showing up on YouTube, so we're going to
I
deal with it.
refreshed the YouTube, but quit doing it.
Yeah, that's what I've been refreshing it every time it does it, and it takes it out of it, which is something on YouTube's end.
Yeah.
Oh, the 26 of Keaton Tripp's having problems. He mowed the grass too, Hal. He did it from second place, and look at that. Richard Holland in the 31's going to capitalize from that mistake. And Holland's going to take the second position. Now we got a battle for second. 6 laps to go. 31-26. Man, look at the 31 or the 26 pile it into the corner there, Hal. He's going to pull right up on the bumper, try to look for a way around, but he's actually going to lose a few truck lengths right there off the corner. I think what was happening there is that 31 was closing the gap a little bit on that 26, and that 26 started pushing it a little too hard, Hal.
Yeah, I was mirror driving.
And it'll get you every time you see him take that corner a little wider. Holland nice and smooth through here, but man, I'll tell you, the lead truck is the one under pressure when you make a change like that and you're in a battle. You know what I mean? Because that guy's going to put pressure behind you and put pressure behind you, and you're afraid that he might blow a corner and put pressure right where you don't want him to. Right, Hal?
Yeah.
Look at Keaton Tripp going for it right there. He's going to try to get the line on the 31, and that's not going to happen, it don't look like. No, sir. 31's going to close the door on him. But they are nose to tail. 5 laps to go. Oh, and the 84's loose in front of him, Hal. The 84's half wreck, and I think Holland checked up a little bit for him right there. Nope, but Holland's going to fight off the 26 for another lap. Or at least another corner. Not the whole fucking lap, right, Nation?
Probably not the entire lap.
But he's fighting them off. Good battle, though. This is for second place, too. It's about 23, 24 seconds behind the leader. It's a good battle. I'm not going to jump off of it until we have to. You know what I mean? This is a battle, but we've been waiting, 38 laps to see, Hal? But we're at a road course with 4 to go, and second place is just being contested something fierce right now. I need somebody to throw a caution out there on the track, full course caution, bunch them back up again. What do you think, Hal? Maybe we should do a mandatory caution with 2 to go.
Well, Jesus.
I'll tell you what, though, that 26 right there, Keaton Tripp, is driving the damn wheels off that truck. He's going to lose a couple truck lengths right here, but he might be trying to cool those tires down where he can make another run at this 31.
I was going to say, I don't know how his tires are taking it.
That might be what he either pissed him off and slowed down, Hal, or he's cooling them off so he can make another run here with 4 to go. Listening to the broadcast, we're going to need you to be in Discord for your post-race interview. Keaton Tripp, you as well. And we got a truck backwards as the 77 goes across the finish line. So I think winning's still going. Actually, he was a truck going backwards. And there's Mayhem. Mayhem is, in fact, still on the racetrack, Al. But we're right here with the 22 and the 26 is where our camera's going to stop. And we got them right here in the main lobby, so let's start our interviews. Awesome.
Copy.
Man, I'll tell you what, I got to race you quite a bit last night in that ARCA car, and we come here tonight with the trucks, and you put on a performance for them.
last night. It's usually the trend. I always screw up in the ARCA car, and somehow the trucks usually work out well. So glad that worked out.
Yeah. What about the difference in the two tracks between Daytona Road last night and incoming? Difference in your driving style, the way you approached it.
There's really not much at all similar between the two tracks. This is actually my first race on it. Me and Keaton just bought the track about 20 minutes into practice. We didn't even know if we'd be racing tonight, but we already used it for provisional. So, yeah, the entire track's pretty much different in every way, and it's real bumpy. And I don't know, I think it just suits my driving style a lot better. And I have a lot more fun on this track. This is definitely one of my favorite road courses now, for sure.
Well, that's awesome to hear, man. It looked like it was a little bit of a battle for you to get up to that front spot. But
yeah,
once you got up there, you just slowly started pulling away from your teammate and the rest of the field there.
Yeah, I do a lot better out in clean air and not having a lot of cars around me, and I'm glad I was able to keep it clean after I screwed up that restart there. And yeah, I gotta apologize to Tim Hamlin. I know I got into him pretty early there, and he definitely would have been contending with us, and I feel bad for that. But other than that, I was able to keep it clean, thankfully, and so was Keaton. So good top three for us.
Yeah, good job. Congratulations on the win. Nation, you got anything you want to add here?
No, you pretty much covered it.
You don't have nothing? Holy cow.
No, not the most talkative motherfucker in the world.
All right, Austin, once again, congratulations, buddy. You got anyone you want to thank?
Thank Keaton, Wagner Strip Motorsports, you guys for putting the show on, www.NASCAR Money, and that's about it.
NASCAR Money to Victory Lane right here.
Yep. One quick thing to add about NASCAR Money, that will be debuting next week, so keep your eyes on NASCARmoney.com next week.
We'll have to keep our eyes open on it, Nation. All right, Austin, congratulations, buddy.
Yep, thanks.
So that was your race winner, Austin Wagner, and we're going to go down here and find second place. He worked for it too, didn't he, Hal?
Yeah, he did.
Move him up to the booth. Richard Holland, we got you up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey, I got you.
Man, I'll tell you what. You come home second after your race last night. That was a big change, wasn't it?
Yeah, we weren't really expecting to have that good of a run, but did a little practice laps before the race, and I've run here before, and I knew I could at least get around this place without, going off the track 20 times. So that was my plan from the start. Was just I kept telling myself no mistakes. So that's just what we did. We were able to keep it on the track and be consistent.
Well, it looks like it worked out for you, but that second place didn't come without a battle on that racetrack late. So tell us about that battle right there.
Yeah, that was a battle. I mean, Keaton ran a hell of a race all night. He's fast pretty much everywhere we go, but I never would have caught him had he not had problems. I think he went off the track like twice in the same lap, I think. I'm not sure, but I was able to catch him. Then down into 2, I think it was, he went off the track, and I was able to get by him. But after that, it was a dogfight. I mean, I know I was driving the wheels off it. Like, I drove it as hard as I'd driven it all night times 10 for the last, 5-6 laps, whatever that was.
Yeah, we can confirm one time that he went off the track there on the last lap, and then you were able to capitalize and make the pass off that. But, man, you guys really put on some good entertainment in those last 10 laps.
Yeah, I hope so. Like I said, I mean, I don't know. I think I think just Keaton going off the track there, I think he just may have used his tires up or something, but he was faster than us all night. So, but yeah, we battled them all right there at the end, and like I said, drove it about 10 times as hard as I'd driven it all night. I was driving the wheels off it.
Well, driving the wheels off of it worked for a P2 finish at a road course, and you want the good news?
Yeah.
We're heading back to an oval next week.
Dover, baby.
Dover. That's right. Dover is the next race on the schedule. I believe that's for both cars, the K&N and the truck.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Bring it, dude. I'm ready for it.
So Dover's going to be the next stop, and we do have an excited driver for that, and probably excited that the 42 laps are over here, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, I know it wasn't a big field tonight, but just like I said, being able to keep the nose clean on this thing, keep it on the track all night, no mistakes, and to be able to drive up through the field like that and just capitalize basically on people's mistakes, and then battle Keaton like that at the end was a lot of fun. Just getting the opportunity to race him and battle someone really fast here, and yeah, it was actually a lot of fun there towards the end of it, racing him and just trying to stay out in front of him, using that thing up. It was fun.
Well, it was definitely fun for us to broadcast that race between you two at the end there, and it just you made it a lot of fun. It you guys did that battle right there at the end was that made my whole race.
Well, we had to give the fans something to watch there, to keep them interested. But we had to wake Nation up.
Ask Nation about it. Nation, you got anything you want to add here?
Nope, still don't have anything.
What the fuck?
Barrel
What
of
the
fucking
fuck?
joy tonight.
Man, I don't know what's going on with Nation. Something about you think it has something to do with that deal he had last night go bad, Hal, or night before last?
Got sand in
I
his
don't
vagina.
know.
Because he does sound a little depressed, don't he?
Sounds like he's
I
got
don't know.
sand in his vagina.
Just a little bit.
Is that in fact true, Nation?
I'm in West Virginia. There's no sand.
We don't know that you didn't have some ship from Florida.
Right.
Richard Howland, you got anyone you want to thank why we got you up here since Nation don't want to add anything?
Aside from me.
Aside from Nation,
He's the one thanking Nation.
for all he's done,
Yeah. That's a big
No.
fucking list of stuff, Richard. We ain't got
It
time
is.
for all that.
I don't have time for that. We don't have time for all that tonight. But yeah. No, just you guys for putting on the show. Like I say, it's a lot of fun to go back and watch these things. Whether you run good or not, it's fun to go back and watch them and listen to you guys, and we appreciate that as drivers. We really do. And everybody that has anything to do putting on the league. Again, like I say, time and time again, it's a thankless job, but we appreciate it as drivers.
Well, you are welcome, man, and I'm telling you, you and that 26 made it worthwhile there on in the last 10 laps, without a doubt.
Yeah, that was a good run, Richard.
Well, thanks, Hal. I appreciate it, man.
You had to pass a few cars to get up there to second, too, or a few trucks out there, so it wasn't like they rolled over and give it to you.
Yeah, well, we started dead last. We started 10th, and whatever it was. I think it was 10th or 11th. I don't know, but maybe it wasn't dead last. I don't know. We started 10th, anyways. I think, but we pretty much did, like I said. I told myself no mistakes, and so that was kind of my theory from lap one, and we just kind of capitalized on everybody else's mistakes. So it worked out pretty good.
Well, congratulations on that top 2 finish, man, and I can go ahead and tell you nobody got the bonus point for 0 incidents.
I would have had it, but I passed Garrett, and he dive bombed me in the hairpin turn, and we made. I should have given it to him, but I just passed him, and I don't know. I didn't expect him to go to the inside right there. You make that wide sweep and try to. He dive bombed me right there, and we made contact. I got a 4X out of it.
Well, that'll explain it. That'll explain why you didn't hit the bonus. But good news is nobody did. If you look,
I
at
got
it that
0
way.
incidents.
Good one, Hal.
Good. Don't worry. Hal's not on that list though because he didn't have the track.
Yeah.
In fact, he refused to ever get the track. So
Fuck that track.
Yeah, we would have bought it for him, but he was adamant about not running it.
yeah, me and Nation even thought about it too.
He threw out a few F-bombs. A few F-bombs were thrown.
The F-bombs were in fact flying.
Yeah.
All right, so we got
Yes,
another
they
interview or 2 or 3 to make. Richard, it was great talking to you, man, and good luck to you in Dover next week.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys.
Good job.
Thanks, Hal.
So that was P2 finisher, Richard Holland, and let's go to third, Nation. I gotta find him. You're clicking the wrong
He's
button.
in the main lobby.
I got him now. Keaton Tripp, we got you up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, Nation. Keaton was in third. You want to do this one?
No, I'm good. Still good.
You don't have anything to add?
No, dude.
All right. So, Keaton, we were talking about your battle there in the final 10 with Richard Holland. So tell us what your take was. What led up to the 31 getting around you, and then what went on
Well,
after that?
Yeah, I should not have been in that position because I overshot the corners like 2 times in a row. Richard got by me, and I just couldn't get right back by him. We were about equal there, and that's pretty much what happened. I made way too many mistakes. I should have bought the track or something last night. I just bought it at 8:20 and only had 10 minutes of practice. So
Holy
You hear that,
crap.
Hal?
yeah, same with Austin.
So
Yeah, I heard it.
purchases at 8:20 and first and third on the track.
Yeah,
Nicely done.
thanks.
Now you got anything to add, Nation?
Well, I think he should get his
Just did
check for mowing that grass.
iRacing should refund us money for that, huh, Hal?
That's right.
Man,
I
Keaton,
definitely.
you guys put on a hell of a show, though, in that last 10, man.
Looks like he was driving the wheels right off of her.
You were
Yeah, I
definitely you recovered and you got right back on the 31's tailgate. And
It was fun to watch.
you kind of stayed there until next to the last corner, and you sent her right back off in the grass, man.
yeah, yeah. I mowed a lot of grass tonight. I'll just say that.
Well, somebody had to.
Yeah.
The weeds looked like they were getting pretty high, so you weren't.
Don't worry. Keaton was only getting the parts Moody missed.
Nation, you got any questions for Moody?
Hey, he's not in here, so no.
We'll get to that after we're done with this interview. But Keaton, man, I mean, the battle for second that'll go down as epic. It's on the broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see it. Great battling. What did you need to catch the 22?
Not making mistakes. I was in our lap times. We were running like the same lap times and stuff. It's just he executed everything perfectly. Austin, I think he only made one mistake, and that was sending it off on the first turn on the first lap. So
Yeah,
he did a good job tonight.
once he recovered from that, he got it smoothed out, and you were pretty strong last night in the ARCA car, and you were able to beat the teammate at Daytona road course, and tonight he's able to get a position on you.
Yeah, it was the polar opposite. Last night he was making the mistakes. Tonight I was making the mistakes, and good thing he got the win tonight. It's pretty cool.
So we're gonna come back to a short track next. Well, kind of semi-short, Dover. How do you feel about Dover next week?
I feel pretty good. I like short tracks, and tracks that you gotta kind of manhandle a car a little bit. So should be fun.
Well, Keaton, do you have anyone you want to thank while we got you up here? And not Nation.
Thank you guys for putting on the race. It was a fun race tonight. Thank Dad, Austin, Rylan, Andrew. Yeah, it's NASCARmoney.com. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, thank you, Keaton Tripp. Congrats on the top 3 here at Canadian Motorsports Park, and we'll see you in Dover next week, buddy.
Yep, thanks. See you guys next week.
Good job.
Thanks.
So that was Keaton Tripp in third, and I think we got a driver of the day to do here. Oh, this button is not working right, Hal. Tim Hamlet, we got you in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Oh, no, gents.
Nation, why is Tim Hamlet in the broadcast booth?
Driver of the day.
How'd that happen?
There's these people that voted.
Were you one of those
And
people?
Yeah, might have been, but they obviously forgot my number, so they used Tim's.
Well, didn't you try to retract your vote? Let's tell the
I
truth
did.
here.
No, I wasn't going to retract my vote.
Why were you going to retract it, though? Why?
Ford.
Do you hear that, Tim?
I hear you.
This is
He
what we
drives
had to put up
Chevy.
with.
I've been out there in a Harley Davidson or a lawnmower.
God damn, who told you?
Oh, damn.
Damn it.
I didn't talk to him before the race, so
Yeah, the other day I was in there.
he was
Definitely wasn't a Jeep.
Tim was in here when you told us about it, Nation.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it was just us three.
No,
No.
Tim was in here too.
He was in here last night.
Coop was in here too. All of us were in here, Nation. I think Coop was even in here, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
So that's how Tim knew about it. But Tim, they come out in force for you. 18 votes tonight.
Yeah, I saw that on there. Thank you, Amy, Riddle family. Appreciate the support on that. I had fun tonight. Little one-off for me. I haven't been racing this year, so I had a good time out there.
You know, I think you're a previous winner here at MoSport, aren't you? I know the 49. I was looking for you early, man, and it looked like you had some problems there real early in the race, and kind of didn't recover
Yeah.
well from there.
I think lap 2 was coming out of the last turn there. A little incident with one of the drivers, and didn't end up so well for me. You know, it's racing. I know people have problems, things like that, so I'm not really jacked up about it or anything. Yeah, it was hard because I ended up I would go in the pit after I got the second incident, and I had to pit and didn't have my quick repair selected. And I spent about 28 laps on a busted up car.
Man, Tim, you are not like me when that stuff happens, and you guys all know that. I done called somebody a motherfucker for doing that to me.
Well, I can't say it wasn't running through my head at the time, but
Wouldn't I,
had the
Nation?
rest of the race to calm down.
In a heartbeat.
And it's just the heat of racing. We understand that. I mean, that's the competition side of it. And you had a fast truck. I got the camera on you. I watched you, and I knew you had a fast truck. And we hated to see that happen. But on the other side of it, we can look past it now, right, Tim?
Yeah.
And we'll go on to Dover. And I don't know. This is the first time you've been in the truck all season, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, been spending a lot of time doing some road course stuff, and plus Wednesday nights are a little bit tricky for me. I got some other extracurricular activities going on. Just happened to make sure that I was available tonight.
There you go. Well, did you have fun? That's the most important thing.
I did. You know, I have run this track, I think 3 times in the last 2 months. The other times were in a Lamborghini and or a AMG Mercedes-Benz GT3 car, so a little bit different. I didn't have a whole lot of practice with it. I maybe put eight laps in it last night, and I don't know how many for practice today. So a lot different, not as much downforce.
Nation, are you reading the chat?
Oh, no. I would never do that.
Yeah, Tim, man, congrats on the driver of the day. You have anyone you
I
want to
appreciate
thank for that?
Yeah, I want to thank all the Amy Riddle family. Thanks for coming out and support tonight, and all the people who watched the race. And Vern, you, Al, and Nation, everybody puts everything together. I've been a little bit out of it this year, and just needed a little bit of a break from it. And still doing my thing on Tuesday nights, but I really appreciate you guys helping out and getting all this stuff together.
We are damn glad that you made it out here to race tonight. I was really happy to see the 49 back on the track, and I'm really proud of you for not calling anybody a motherfucker in that race.
I can't do that.
I'm
Then
proud.
they respect me on Tuesday nights.
You're proud of them too, aren't you, Nation?
Nobody respects us ever.
Never, ever in the history of ever has that happened.
Ever.
Respect? What is
Nation,
that, Nation?
Somebody says you can't read.
Who, Nation or me?
I'm assuming they're talking about Nation.
Damn, Moody is all over you tonight.
You'd be all right.
He says you can't read. He called you a motherfucker, Nation.
So does everybody else. Stand in line.
Did you get out from under the lawnmower?
Hey, Nation, I got to at least ask you one question.
All right, buddy.
Was it at least a John Deere?
Oh, hell no.
It was a fucking yard man.
Slightly better than that.
Is it one of them MTD tractors you get from like Walmart or something?
It was well, I still have it. It's a Troy Bill.
Troy built.
Okay.
Way better than any John
How
Deere.
many horsepower is it, Nation?
I don't know. It's got 2 cylinders, so
2
probably
cylinders.
17.
Are both of them firing? What do you think about
Maybe.
that, Hal? Are both cylinders firing for him? Does Nation have
That
both cylinders
motherfucker could have been running on water at the time he got it. He wouldn't know.
He was drunk, wasn't he? Nation,
I
were
may
you
or
in
may
fact
not have that.
were you in fact drunk when you took possession of said lawnmower?
Please tell me you were driving out on the road back to your house.
He George
Okay,
Joned it.
yes to Vern and no to Tim.
So he was definitely drunk when he got the lawnmower.
It was on a trailer, but here's the fucked up part. It was running while it was on the trailer. Oh, shit.
Why was it running while it was being trailered?
Oh, that dude loaded it and left it running.
Yeah, you know why? Because he probably had to jump the battery off to load it up.
So, that's okay. I got to jump back.
Have you tried starting it today?
Uh-uh.
I bet you go out there and it goes click, click, click if it even does that.
Well, I still have a jump pack.
Well, go out and start it, Nation.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man, that's a badass lawnmower, Tim. I ain't even going to lie. That is a badass lawnmower. Let's just go ahead and pull that one up and drag that fucking thing over. Oh, it didn't pull up that big. Again, so I guess we're not going to put up with YouTube's bullshit tonight. Discovered, and the error definitely wasn't on our end.
Maybe somebody bought out all the server farms. Somebody might be a billionaire and has a lot of time on their hands.
Maybe, who knows?
Or maybe
I heard they had a new president of the